Hi Gemini, welcome to your July forecast, where I'm going to use tarot and astrology to dive into the energy and see how the month is going to unfold for you. This isn't going to resonate with every single Gemini out there, and if it doesn't, please feel free to go and check your other placements for messages there. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. The only way to book a personal reading with me is through Instagram. My Instagram is _witchcrafter with a wee blue tick. Please disregard anyone in your inbox pretending to be me, because I can promise you they're full of nonsense and I'll never reach out first. Now, Gemini, you have got a lot going on in your sign this month. Not only have you got Venus, which has made an appearance here, you've also got the Sun and you've got Mercury. Now, this is very, very auspicious because with Venus, the card of partnership, in Jupiter, I really do feel as though there's going to be a reconnection with a lot of people this month who are going to be able to bring you not only opportunities, but bring you back into alignment with your power and your personal potential. I feel as though reconnecting and rekindling with these people are going to allow you to view your own trajectory in a different way, amplifying the ways in which you can use your own gifts and your own drive to propel you along your spiritual path and bring you a lot of blessings and a lot of good luck. Now, because Jupiter has entered your 12th house, there will be this feeling of isolation. So it could even be reconnecting with people online, having people kind of appearing in your inbox and striking up these conversations and feeling vindicated, feeling like you've got people on your side again. So it's a very, very auspicious energy. And let's have a look with the tarot. Remember, guys, Saturn is about to go retrograde. So at the moment, there is a feeling of stagnation, like a kind of like hanged man kind of energy in the ether. But once Saturn begins his retrograde cycle, all the way through July and onwards, there will be these energies of the past popping up, helping you to gain closure on things that have maybe been bugging you for quite some time. Again, this energy is all going to be happening in your 9th house. And look at this. Karmic people, very karmic people, making a resurgence, and you kind of being forced into a new beginning with them, overlooking a certain amount of pain. Because these people that are going to be popping up into your life, Gemini, they're providing structure, they're providing stability, and it's almost like providing a platform upon which you can grow and springboard off. And you really will be faced with the task of lessening your boundaries. Perhaps these people who are coming back up into your life, you might feel the instinctual need to kind of shut it down and move away from him. But with the Emperor card here being in the reverse, it's like, take those boundaries down. Don't have such a hard face towards this, because again, these situations from the past might have a bit of a skewed perception. Like, you might not be looking at these situations that have unfolded in the past with a healthy eye. And especially with Saturn going retrograde, these things are being brought up to the surface so that you can analyze them correctly and take a new view on things. There will be an air of anxiety and uncertainty regarding this, but allowing a new cycle to begin will help mitigate and put to bed any painful experiences that you've had in the past. It's almost that energy of letting bygones be bygones and moving forward in a really productive way. So, Gemini, let's see the outcome for the entire month. What are we looking at? So, it's always really important to remember, right, that even if we are kind of riddled with anxiety regarding situations, it is, and literally this is exactly what I'm saying as the cards are coming out, it's always better to take a risk and, move forward with situations rather than allowing fear and anxiety to win, because having anxiety is even worse if there is hints of regret. So yes, we don't know the eventual outcomes of these situations. We are taking a risk because we don't know all of the situation and how it could unfold. But, you know, having an adventurous approach, taking like a fun, less serious approach to this, and understanding that no man is an island, you know, like letting your guard down and being vulnerable will help this situation to not knock you off your pedestal, and feeling that fun, free, friendly energy, celebrating the return of this person and not allowing it to force you into this cocoon of sort of deep thought. Because at the end of this reconnection, what we've got is the Knight of Cups and we've got the Sun, which is happiness. It's forward movement in our emotions. And look at this. This isn't something that's going to cause upset or pain or regret. This is something that is going to amplify you and reinvigorate you. So it really is worth taking your boundaries down and letting people approach you who want to have that conversation. Let's pull a spirit oracle to end the reading for Gemini. Let's have a look. Let's have a look for Gemini. And this, you know, these energies are very reminiscent of retrograde season. You know, we've got another Mercury retrograde coming up, which is going to be affecting you and Virgo mostly. But Saturn retrograde is the key here. Look at this. We've got lighten your load. Do we really need to be carrying all the pain in the past? Do we really need to have that weight on our backs? Or can we just set it down and enter a new cycle? Because you are being approached because of all of your innate intrinsic talents. You know, there's something special about you, Gemini. So allow people to come forward and celebrate that with you. And it'll transform not only the situation interpersonally, but also in a more introspective way. It'll change how you feel about yourself and how you've dealt with situations in the past. So Gemini, that was your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with another energetic check-in. But until then, thank you so much for listening. I've been the Witchcrafter.